Hi, I'm Don, and this is the Hobbyist Geek. Welcome back, y'all. Today we are continuing our Middle-earth Star Wars Mandalorian journey with the child, otherwise known as Baby Yoda, or the name that shall never be spoken. Won't be using that one. But I am looking forward to this. Obviously, next one in the list. So let's just take a look at the packaging, see what comes inside. All right, y'all. So here is the packaging for the Mandalorian the Child. First glance at this product image, I am not particularly impressed. The paint job looks kind of cartoonish, especially compared to some of the other stuff that they've done. I don't understand when they've got some hyper-realistic paint jobs and then they've got that. If you take a look, the hands here look like just flat pieces of metal. The cloak doesn't seem to sit quite right. The head here, I don't know why, but I'm getting Jabba feels more than Baby Yoda. But, I mean, the Boba Fett piece did not impress me with the product image either, but the final piece is one of my favorites. So, who knows? Maybe this will turn out awesome. I can't wait to find out. Taking a look at the back, we've got obviously a screenshot from the show. Another product image. Looks like we're looking at 2 sheets, 72 pieces. Not particularly hard, just a 6 out of 10, so should be fairly easy. This does not have the stand, so I'm wondering if this is removable. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I'm going to use the stand anyway. Obviously some more pieces from the line. So nothing too major. Let's go ahead and get this open and take a look at what comes inside. And here's what we get inside the package. Clearly these are the hands. A little smaller. It's at, I don't know, it's kind of a really ugly shade of green, to be honest. Not even particularly green. Very, very pale. We've got what's obviously going to be the bottom of the I don't know, what do we call that? A crib? Whatever the thing is that he floats around in. And some more details around here. I mean, they do have, some nice details, little damage spots. I think that's what that's supposed to be, to show that it's worn and used. Honestly, the paint job just looks a little bland to me compared to some of the other pieces that we have done. Over here, there's his head. Oh, that ought to be fun. Honestly, that's going to be interesting to build. Little pieces of his robe. Look at this. We've got a little glitter effect going on here with whatever this is going to be. Now see, this is the kind of quality that I've been expecting Middle-earth pieces to have. Same here on the gold right there. I don't know why the rest of it is so bland, but that looks like it was done well, which means that they can. They just didn't. Only painted on one side. Let's see. Same here. So the hands definitely need to be angled down so that the silver doesn't show. Yeah, based on this, looks like, well, actually probably just fold here, so it probably does have paint on both sides for the ears. All right, cool. Well, let's see. What do we got on the instructions? Anything? Whoa, there is something unusual. What is this? Looks like some sort of cloth. Let's see here. It is cloth. Just a little cloth square here. Very cool. I don't know if it's supposed to be discolored there or that's just mine. It's not coming off. So, okay. Well, that's interesting. I wonder if that's supposed to be like a blanket or something. Let's take a look. Let's get to the end. And would you look at that? It is just random folds to create a blanket in the, pram is what they call it. Okay, well this is the first time I've ever seen a Metal Earth piece come with a blanket or any kind of cloth whatsoever. So that is actually really cool. Looking forward to seeing how that works out. All right, well, I think that's about enough talking from me. Let's get some pieces out and get started on this build. All right, y'all. Here it is, the completed Middle Earth Mandalorian the Child, otherwise known as Baby Yoda. And I gotta tell you, I'm actually a lot more impressed with this piece than I thought I would be. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. I think some of the color palette could have been done a little better. Maybe some of the engineering as well. But all in all, this is not a bad piece. It's not. I actually really enjoyed putting it together. It was not particularly difficult. And look at the result. I mean, we got a decent representation of Baby Yoda here. Let's go ahead and pull it in, and I will showcase some details. First and foremost, he can be just lifted off the stand. So the stand and the piece are two separate things, which is great. The stand itself, fairly basic. You've got your copyright here. You've got your Scum and Villainy logo right there. Otherwise, I mean, there's really not much to say about it. It's nice. The model itself, this little seam right here is the one that bugs me the most. It just doesn't seem to fit as well as I had hoped it would. But it does look like he's got a nice little mouth going on there, which is cool. The hands actually don't bug me as much as I thought they would. Yeah, they're just flat sheets of metal, but you know, I curled them around a little bit to give them some shape, and you really kind of see it from a top perspective more than anything else. And you can see they look just fine. The ears are actually quite nice. I like the way the ears came out. There's a little bit of gapping, so you can see some light bleed coming through there. But not too bad at all, actually. Came through fairly nicely. His little robe thing, it's serviceable. I still think it's a little more cartoony than it should be, but I can live with it. I really can. As far as difficulty, I'd have to say the head was probably the most difficult part. And particularly this little area where that gap is right there. Other than that, I mean, it did go together pretty good. And I mean, you can see it rounded off nicely here. Everything kind of went together exactly as planned, which is really cool. This cloth here, actually pretty cool. I love it as a filler because this is really just a big open space there. So putting that cloth in there, that's a stroke of genius. That was a great move. The carriage itself, I mean, not too much to say about it. A little bit of paint here. Obviously, it's got some specks of silver. That's where it's supposed to be worn. And, you know, it does look like the top here, you know, folds in or could extend out. So they did a good job there. I mean, there's not too much to say, really. The piece is what they advertised, and it went together very, very smoothly. Definitely a 6, maybe even a 5 on the difficulty scale. So not a difficult piece to put together at all. Everything's shaped well. Everything is supported well. It's a nice sturdy piece. I don't feel like it's very flimsy or that it'll fall apart. And, you know, one little thing I did not put on is this. This is designed to be a little hook, and it would go right in here. And that is in case you want to string it up so that it hovers and then not use the stand. Since I am going to be using the stand in my display, I decided not to put the hook in. Scale-wise, not too bad, actually. There it is, right next to IG-11. We haven't got Mando out just yet, but you know, just eyeballing it, that actually looks pretty spot on. So that's pretty cool. And just as another added bit of reference, there is the Razor's crest. So obviously, scale doesn't really apply when you're talking about a ship like this, but there it is. And these are the 3 pieces in the Mando line that we have done so far. Only one to go, and that's Mando himself. We'll be getting to that one next. I can't wait. Really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.